Well, welcome, everybody. Thank you so much for joining us. It is 12 p.m. Pacific, 3 p.m. Eastern, or whatever time it happens to be where you are because you are watching us right now. Today, it is time for The Master's Mind.
Nice.
And we hope you're going to have a great day. Actually, Robert and I were talking a little bit before getting started today, and it is going to be a great message. So I can't wait to bring Robert on and share that with you. One thing I'm going to indulge for just a moment. I want to wish each and every one of you who celebrate the Jewish holiday of Hanukkah a happy Hanukkah. Lashana Tova, as we say in Hebrew. It is the first night of Hanukkah, starting tonight at sunset. So tonight we light the first candle, and I just wanted to wish each and every one of you a happy Hanukkah. May the light of the holiday season be blessings to each and every one of you. So, with that being said, let's get started. Ladies and gentlemen, our dear friend, our guide, our GPS to success, our mentor for the Master's Mind, let's give it up for Mr. Robert Hollis.
Thank you, Craig, the hostess with the mostest. And David, it's nice to have you on here. We have Faith and Shelly, Star and David, Lisa Marie, Michael and Angela, Dustin, Trish and Mike, got Arthur, Melody, Coach Bob, Jerome, Sandy, Scott, Deb, Jane. Is that Rue? And so it's Matthew, Terry, Rue, Hannah,
Milo.
Deborah, Milo, Bill, Deborah. So, and of course, Coach. So, love each and every one of you. So, I'm gonna pause here for a second and really slowly say this. Do you know how much I love you? Okay. Because I think this message is really going to resonate with a lot of you. Okay. So, me being as human as I possibly can, it's constantly where I have these thoughts where I go, do I really know what love is? Then sometimes I have these thoughts of, do I love myself? Do I love my wife? Do I love my kids? What if every one of you had to write a paragraph of what love is? Because we love our spouses. We love our friends. We love our pets. We love our children. We love our grandchildren. We love food. We love entertainment. It's like, I think it's very interesting why I brought this up is because, in my opinion, there's two kinds of love, right? And one of it would be of us just thinking that this feels good, or maybe I got peace, joy, maybe a loss of time. But if you look up in the Webster Dictionary, love, the first thing it says that this is very complex. And so a lot of you know that I've done this my whole entire career, is I love doing this because I've done this to myself. It's like, if you had to write down what you thought love was, then don't you guys find it very interesting that every one of us here and people that will watch this and recording for years will have a different definition of what love is? How unique is that? It's unique as our DNA. And so, if that's the uniqueness that we have, this thing called love, then I got to thinking about it because I was doing some reading in the Bible, and there's this phrase that I came across, and it said that I should love Terry the way Christ loved the church. I have no idea how to measure that. And I'm just being as brutally honest and authentic as I can possibly be. It's like, wow, is there a description somewhere? No. All right. So if someone asked me, if someone held a gun to my head and asked me if I was in love, the answer would immediately be yes. Absolutely. And then if they asked me with who and why, I might be in trouble. And then there's this statement on a personal development deal, right? Is if you ask people what they loved, just say, give me someone. I love music. You know what I mean? Matt, I love movies. I love imagination. I love this. I love this. I love this. Okay. Then as you're writing it down and you're in love with this, then how are you supposed to explain that love that you have to somebody else? Because as you write down all those things, a lot of people, if I told you to write 5 things down that you love the most, they don't have to be in order, just write them down. Jerome, sports. Excellent. Excellent. All right. So after you write the 5 down, I go, why didn't you put you on the list? I don't want to talk about that. So here's why I'm bringing this up. If there's things that we're supposed to do in life, like fall in love with ourselves, and of course you guys know that, I can say that I love God. I can say that I love Jesus Christ. And then some people are like, yeah, I don't even know what that is. But like Terry and I have always laughed about, it's like, there's people out there that, go, I don't know what your big deal is. Everyone knows that dogs are just animals. Cats are just animals. And it's like, okay, but because of that statement, you're going to get your ass kicked. Because they try to tell us that animals don't have feelings, and how could we possibly love an animal? How many are with me? I don't want to get anybody in trouble here, right? So some of the funniest commercials that play on our feelings is because of that. And I brought this up before. Hi, Daryl. Hi, Charlie. Hi, Sarah. It's like you can see that this lady reaches over and says, well, I'll get the wine. And it's like, okay, it's in the fridge. And she opens up the fridge and she goes, what is this? And she pulls it out and he goes, oh, that's Dex and Leo's food. Dex and Leo's food. This is dog food. And you don't put dog food in the fridge with human food. And the next thing you see, she's outside. She got kicked out. And then he looks at the dog and goes, yeah, you were right. And people even say that sometimes, the way your pets respond to people gives you like, hey, hey, this person's got to be a little out there because the animal's not feeling the stuff, right? So why do I bring this whole subject up of love? If love is just really that unique, now we've covered a lot of stuff in the past months since we started Unlimited Wisdom, is how bad thinking gets us in trouble. Because when we start thinking that, I'm not speaking for anyone here, I'm speaking for me. But it's like, what is love? Do I love myself? Maybe there's something wrong with me. Maybe I truly never loved. And maybe I don't know what love is. And maybe a lot of stuff that I think love is not really love. Am I the only person that you guys know that have had these thoughts? It's like, what's wrong with me? And then all of a sudden it's like, hey, did you find out that so and so passed away? Oh, I'm sorry. Well, I thought that you were really close with them. Oh, I was. Um, so you're not going to the funeral? No. Well, I thought you loved them. I thought they meant a lot to you. And I hope that for some of you that know me really, really well, you just know I'm doing a Robert deal, right? For those of you that know me, and then other people are going like, don't do this one. Sometimes I'm gonna have to put a warning on some of my my Zooms, which is I'm not talking about you. Because that's when we know people are really thinking too hard. I've been doing some for some of the new people that are on here. I love you and I appreciate you. But now that we're bringing new people on here, it's happening all over for me where people go, "Wow, I'm really really sorry," and I go, "For what?" And they go, "I know you were talking about me on that Zoom." I'm going, no, I wasn't. If I was talking about anybody, I was talking about me. You know what I mean? And hi, Daryl. Thanks for jumping on here. So here's why I'm saying that is, and Matt will love this about me because Matt works so damn hard on himself, and he's done a lot of stuff with therapy and loves therapy. And so I just asked Google and AI, I go, if your thought was, have I really ever experienced love? Do I know what love is? And really, truly, have I loved anybody? And of course, I told AI, listen, this is just me talking to you. I don't want it to have anything to do with the Bible or God or Jesus or nothing. And it was funny how it came back, or not. I would say not funny. People just normally say funny for everything, right? Hey, did you see that dog? He got hit. That's funny. You want to hear something that's funny? A dog got hit. It's like, I don't know. Do you guys, people say that. It's like, you know what's funny? And then they say something that's not funny. So, but what AI spit back to me was the person that's feeling this way has to truly understand their definition of love. There's nothing wrong with you. Are you listening to me? There's nothing wrong with you. It's your thinking, and you're thinking overthinking, that you can't sense what it really is. So then you're not lovable. You're not enough. You're not worthy. You don't really love anyone. There's something wrong with you. You're a psychopath because you're void of these feelings. You're void of these feelings. And then people like, I don't even really, honestly, I don't even have a definition of love. So where did this come from? Why am I bringing this up? The first resolution that I would tell each and every one of you is really, really define in your heart, in your feelings, what makes you feel the opposite. Watch this. When this came into my mind, again, some of the things I talk about, everybody goes, "Oh, that's obvious." But well, it's not obvious for me, and that's why I'm sharing it. So if I said to you guys, what is cold? It's cold. What is cold? Do you know there's no way to measure cold? There's a way to measure energy and heat. So cold is just an absence of heat. Isn't that a weird way to look at things? But scientifically, that's what it is. So people go, oh, it's cold. No, it's an absence of heat. Okay, so what is dark? An absence of light. If you take a meter that measures darkness, which there isn't one, are you listening to me? Listen to me? If you got a device that measures darkness and you go into the darkness, there's no measurement. So when you see camera people running around and you see people running around doing movies, right? They're looking for light. They're trying to get no one. How many people have ever said this? And you guys can tell this is just coming to me. Matt will crack up on this. I know he will. It's like we got to get the darkness right. What are you talking about? We got to do this camera and this photo shoot, so we got to get the darkness right. No, we got to get the lighting right. And so, how do you know there's light? Because of a shadow. If you just have darkness, where's the shadow? Ah? Now, for some of you going, now I understand why you think too much. No, this is wandering. This is pondering, right? So here's another one. Then what is hate? You're a hater. I hate you. So the same children and grandchildren that tell you they love you, or a spouse, when they get mad, they go, I hate you. Hate is what? The absence of love. The absence of love is hate. Is this resonating with anybody? So when you say, why does that group of people, why are they such haters? Why do they always find something negative with everything? Why are they so evil? It's because their life and who they're around has a lack of love in it. The love of their self, their love of their connections to whatever is out there. Have any of you ever heard people go, oh my God, I just love how it smells out here. I just love how it feels. I just love the flowers. And for people that don't have a clear definition because they never sit down and really thought about what love is for them, when someone says they love something, then we go, that's stupid. Because we're unique, right? Some of you may want to get off here right away because you love football. You know, I love the Packers. You know what I mean? I love Minnesota Vikings. And people go, come on. Isn't that the Patriots? New England Patriots? Thanks, Scott. It's like, yeah. It's like, so how many people do this when you hear other people tell you what they love? Oh my God, I love sushi. I think that's a little overboard. You know what I mean? Well, why? It's because our definition of love is different. So now this got me to the point that I wanted to share with you all.
We lost your camera, Robert.
Again.
Yeah. You see, maybe you need to just turn it off and turn it back on.
I'll try that.
Just with the switches at the bottom.
I think last time it had something to do with I'll just disconnect it all again. Yeah.
Oh, that's right, because it happened a while ago. Yeah.
Yeah, it must have something to do with because
There we go. We got you now.
Oh, good. It's always funny for me. Can you hear me okay?
Yeah, we got you loud and clear.
Oh, cool. So yeah, I'm gonna have to figure that out. It's not on my mind until it's on my mind. So when I get off here, then I'll be gonna be okay, you know? So all right. So why I brought up this subject is I have been really focused on doing my best to build a stronger relationship with God, right? And so when I've decided to do this, then these things come up where uh and this one here you guys will like, but it's First John chapter 4 verse 8. And listen to this. Anyone who does not love does not know God, because God is love. All right. So that's when my mind goes, hmm. Anybody else? It's like my mind goes, wow. You know what I mean? So I know people that say, hey, I really love my wife, right? Well, then is that God within you? See, I'm telling you this only because I don't know. So then these scriptures really lean on me is, lean not on your own understanding. You'll never know the width, the breadth, and the depth of my love. You know, Jesus loved you so much that he allowed himself to get crucified. And he did that for you. And I'm just saying that when everybody in the world seems sometimes like they know what they're talking about, I still love this statement. Lean not on your own understanding. Because if I don't understand how Jerome loves sports, then who am I to judge on what is love and what is love to the individual? When I was really young in Terry and I relationship, I could see all the time that I would annoy her. And how I would annoy her is I would look at her and go, do you love me? See, it was my insecurity. It was who I am as a person because I didn't understand, but virtually everything she does is for me and my children, and now my grandchildren. So why am I constantly asking her, do you still love me? Or if I say, I love you, and she says, I know. And I'm like, well, can't you say you love me back? And you're like, so then she's like, okay, I love you back. Well, it doesn't sound like you said you love me. How many of you are like loving this? It's like we're so misunderstood because we're always trying to figure out things, and I'm talking about one word today. I'm talking about one word, not talking about all the other words. And then we wonder why we get in miscommunication, why in the moment we don't understand each other, why things are not happening the way we want them to happen because we have unrealistic expectations instead of just having appreciation and gratefulness. And so, what really blows my mind, and I just wanted to share a couple other things with you guys today. Okay, so listen to this. I just said to Google and AI, do your very best to explain to me what you think love is. If a human being was trying to answer that question, right? And listen to this. choosing someone's well-being and happiness over your own, even when it costs you. It's if it's not easy, it's just affection. It's not love. If it remains, if you do it when it's convenient, it's not love. All right? Um, so stay curious about other people and other things. I want to understand you, not to win against you. Brings me back to the science of getting rich when it talks about getting out of the competitive mindset and getting into the love or the compassionate mindset. Does that make sense? It's like, we're so competitive sometimes. And then it's let me see here. Real love doesn't try to control or reshape. Consistency. Love is reliable, not intense. Intensity feels like big fades, like lust or, you know, but real consistency builds trust. And then also there's respect. And so love is not a possession. Love is not control. Love is not fear. See, we want to love somebody because we fear of being alone. Love is not intense. And so sometimes it's easier to figure out what love is based on what it's not. So I wanted to share this with all of you, and I'll close out with this is, you know, because we're all unique, very, very unique, and we all have different DNA, we got to constantly remind ourselves that what love is to us and how we love ourselves and how we love each other and how we love, spouses and children and animals and nature, how we love money, right? Some people go, well, the root of evil is a love of money. Yeah, until they have some, it's like, then this money that I have is okay. I don't hate this money. I give you $1,000, I give you $10,000, and all of a sudden you got a smile on your face. You know what I mean? And it's like, wouldn't it be funny to hand somebody a suitcase and they open it up and you go, how much is this? Well, it's 100 grand. And you're just giving it to me? Well, I was thinking about that, but I watched a video that you did saying that it's evil to love money, and I don't want to give this to you and mess up your life. If you want to convince me that you're not in love with the money in this bag, right? And so I just want to finish off with each and every one of you that when I tell you that I love you, I mean it. And because we're so uniquely different, that some of you that will rewatch or was on, the Ask Us Anything yesterday, and you watch Bill and I go back and forth for a moment, not at any time during that conversation did I fall out of love with Bill. Do you understand that? And I also understand that he loves me because there's a lot of people that reached out that were really disturbed by what happened yesterday. And Bill didn't reach out to me. Why didn't Bill and I reach out to each other? Because we left it exactly where you seen it. We were just not connecting, not understanding each other. There wasn't a right or wrong. And I even had people reach out to me and go, man, I sure hope you forgive Bill and don't kick him out. And I'm like, what Zoom are you on? Right? And so, again, because I love each and every one of you, whether you feel like you need it or not, I just want to tell you I'm sorry if your feelings got you felt different or wrong, because it was never my intentions in any way, shape, or form to make you feel like you wasn't loved. All right. So I love and appreciate you. I wish I wish for you what I wish for myself is to experience unconditional love. And so what I'm going to tell you is I need each and every one of you to really think about this and write down what the definition of love is for you. So on a day-to-day basis, you really know that you do love something. You do really love someone if you know what your definition is. And your definition is not your thinking, and your definition is not somebody else's definition, right? So what do I think that love is, since anybody doesn't know? Think about all the opposites. So if I'm not in chaos and I'm in peace, I'm going to say that I love being in peace. If I'm in discomfort or confused or frustrated and I don't have that good feeling, then I'm just going to say that's the opposite of love. So joy and happiness and stuff like that is, I'm going to put that in the love category. So instead of raising the things that I think love's not, I'm going to take a lot of things that mean a lot to me and I'm going to lower their level and put it in the love bucket. I got it this morning. I looked at my watch. It was 45 degrees. The stuff that Kyle and I already did on the driveway, it's all gone. Even though it's on all the streets and all the driveways because they got it packed down in ice. I want my love, Terry, when she comes home, to see that the driveway is clean so she can not have any problems when she gets home. She's got to go get some stuff with her mom because she's taking care of her mom, and she's got a, nail appointment. She's got all kinds of stuff when she gets here. You know what I mean? So I love her, so I want to make her life convenient. Does that make sense to you guys? And love is also being unconditional, where the way to greatness is the service of many. So regardless of what happens, I'm always going to show up for you guys because that makes me feel love. So I'm just saying I'd rather be all day, every day in a state of joy and awe and imagination. And sometimes the only thing that can take me out of love is my thinking. So those thoughts between my ears and where they come from and why are they saying that? It's like I'd rather be constantly thinking about how I love things instead of constantly thinking about how everything irritates me, including people, including the news, including traffic, including everything. So if I'm always annoyed by everything and everything always pisses me off, I'm saying that maybe that's an absence of love. What a concept, huh? So that's it. I'm going to let you guys go. I love you. I love you. I love you. I love you. And I know that you're going to, when I first came on and I said, I love you. And some people are like, hey, whatever. Just sounds that. How many of you really question yourself? Is like, I'm talking to Scott, right? And I go, So Terry reaches out to me, Sandy reaches out to me, Melody reaches out to me, and I'm like, love and appreciate you. You know, get the big monster, hugging the little girl. You know what I mean? It's like, And then Scott leaves me a message, and I'm like, yo, bro. Sure don't want to get my ego messed up or my thinking messed up. Can I really send Scott a message saying, dude, man, love and appreciate you? I can, and I do. So now I'm really done because Coach Bob says football's on. We got to go. He's all right. So love and appreciate you guys. Have a great Sunday. I'll turn it over to Craig. Have a great day. I love and appreciate you.
What a great message, Robert. Thank you so very much. I hope everybody got some great nuggets out of that. There are a couple of things in the chat, and the only reason why is because it was just such an incredible thing. There was not much to write down. I was so intent on listening. And I hope you listen to this again and again and again. What a great message on today's Master's Mind. Bless you, Robert. Thank you so much. And just coming up this week, we have a bunch of things going on. Of course, tomorrow, 9 a.m. Pacific, 12 p.m. Eastern, recess. And then Tuesday, Wednesday, Friday at noon Pacific, 3 Eastern, we've got Daily Wisdom. Now, if you're part of the group, Robert, I want to just maybe clarify with you and Matt, are we starting this week with the changes for the breakthrough and other items?
Matt?
Oh, sorry, I was talking to my mom. You're asking if we're doing the breakthroughs and stuff as platinum this week?
Yes.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay. So
that's the plan. We'll have a video coming out telling you what you get for each of the tiers and stuff. So it should be out this week before that, well before Thursday. So.
All right. So there you go. Watch for that video. We'll be posting it in the Unlimited Wisdom group, and we're going to pin it to the top of the page there. So watch for that. But normally we have breakthroughs on Thursdays at noon Pacific, 3 Eastern. Saturday, noon Pacific, 3 Eastern. Ask us anything. And then we're right back here next Sunday for another amazing Master's Mind. So your week is set up ahead. And of course, I think we're going to be watching for an AI Imaginator Hour coming up too from Matt very, very soon. So keep your eye out for all that. Thank you so very much for joining us today and taking the time out of your busy schedule. We love and appreciate you. And as Robert has said, and I say it too, I mean it directly from the heart. And I hope you see that and feel that. There's so much love in this room. And we really love and appreciate each and every one of you for taking the time out of your busy schedule to join us and be part of our amazing community. So until next time, please be good to yourselves. Be cash. Bye-bye. And I'm going to go ahead and unmute everyone so we can all say so long and have a fantabulous Sunday.
Have a great Sunday, everybody. Thank you so much.
Beautiful. Great job.
Love you all.
Great job.
Have a great Sunday.
Love you, Robert. Happy birthday.
Love you. Happy Hanukkah. Happy New Year. Happy
Angela.
day.
Love
Happy
you.
Sunday.
Love you so much.
Melody,
bless.
Coach Bob, Jerome,
Love you guys.
Deb, James,
Robert.
Matt,
Love you, Robert.
Love
Love
you,
you guys
Pastor
too.
Au
Robert.
revoir.
You're all about love.
Bill,
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bill, Deborah,
Thank
and
you, Robert.
Coach.
Love you so
Thank you,
much.
CJ.
Love you
Love you
guys.
guys.
Love you.
Love
Bye-bye.
you.
Over and
Bye.
out.